All right, touching base again. So, where I'm at on the car is still hasn't been tuned yet. I've started it up a couple times and it idles well now. The timing's set, I think, but obviously you see it's got an air filter on it and the turbo's not hooked up, so it's running NA. This is more or less just a expensive muffler at the time being, or for the time being. So what I got done today was I ordered new plug wires. I got these MSD superconductors for two reasons. One, the wires I had were old. They were good, they still worked apparently because I fired up the motor on it. They were Summit brand and they worked, but they were odd lengths and messy, and I didn't trust them because they were old. I mean, I ran them way back when. They've been sitting in a box, curled up. I didn't want to have issues in the future, and not only that, I wanted to clean it up for two reasons. One, obviously, they were pretty much sitting on the exhaust, on the downpipe. Two, they looked shitty, in my opinion. So, to complement everything out, that's black, minus the few fittings like that, and obviously the filter that won't be staying, and there's a fitting underneath there that's blue. But other than that, everything under here is a shade of gray. So, I got these in. These are made by, I don't remember. They're on eBay. If you search billet spark plug wire holders, it comes with a set of 6, 2 4s, 2 3s, 2 2s. I've got the 3 and the 2 back there. But this made routing these things beautiful. This looks super clean in my opinion. And I had ordered some aluminum just clamps that didn't hold this to the valve covers, but I wanted something to hold them together and away from the exhaust. Once the downpipe gets pulled later on down the road or something, if I pull it for some reason, I'll do the ones on this side underneath. I'm not gonna try to fight to get down in there with this on, and I didn't feel like dropping the downpipe. So I did this. These are cut to fit wires, so I ran them, and I don't know if there's a specific nice way to run your wires to the Dizzy. I tried to Google around for pictures, trying to get a better idea to keep it clean. I really wanted a nice, like, branch off this way, where, you know, if a plug wire on this side is on this and the Dizzy, it passes across. But I couldn't find anything, so I just did the best I could and best I figured. And the Dizzy itself doesn't look pretty, but the wires look decent going to it. The only place that actually looks kind of off is oh, sounds like someone missed a shift. Sad day. I think that's the GT Mustang that's been ragging out every time he leaves the neighborhood, or their tool bag. But he's just like rev bombing his whole way out the neighborhood. He just got exhaust, so he thinks he's the fastest thing ever. But anyways, so this is buttoned up, cleaned up, finished. Timing set at 15 degrees static. The Holly will control it. I put this on just because I didn't feel like unboxing the big cone filter I have, and I wanted to protect my intake engine, whatever, from any bugs and whatnot that might fly in, since I had that bonnet open. And I didn't want to tape over it or cover it again, because when I turned the motor over by hand the other day, I forgot there was a glove on there. Thank God I was just turning it by hand, because it sucked the glove right on in there, and it stopped inside the bonnet. But had I been turning the motor over or something, it probably would have sucked it on down and screwed up who knows what. Anyways, rambling. Got this turbo blanket. I don't know if I'm gonna coat it with this silicone stuff or just leave it this color. It comes with springs down here to put on these little studs on each side. The other one's right there. Don't know if I can get it to fit, because this is actually for a T3. And it fits the turbo, or the housing, turbine housing decently, but I don't know if I can get the spring through because of how tight it is down there where that stud is. Don't know if there's enough room to pass the spring around. Things I still need to do. Obviously I need to get the hood put on and figure out how I need to cut it to fit the bonnet. Not gonna do that till I get my intercooler stuff done and get this thing turboed. That's probably the last thing on the list. I do probably need to get a bigger filter. get one of the mid-length ones. I think it'll fit. I'm probably gonna go to AutoZone or something, just pick one up there and see if it'll fit. Because surprisingly, this fit beautifully. I think I can fit a mid one, and I don't think this will be enough airflow for this engine, or for the turbo. The other thing I got done, the side exhaust. It is done, minus one thing. I put a clamp down here. This is what supports the weight of it down here. I'm gonna get some kind of rubber bushing type thing to go between this little plate that I have mounted and the back side of this clamp, just to give it a little vibration insulation and a little vibration room. And then the other clamp, you can see suspended down there. You see the little bar right there. Oh, sorry, right there. Yeah, so I had that hanger. Originally I was gonna do a hanger off of this leaf spring mount. I don't know if you can see, but it's too dark. But anyways, leaf spring mount back here. I was gonna hang that, but then I started thinking this exhaust tip, I might wanna clock it either out or more down, I don't know, but I wanna make it where I can still turn this if need be. And right now, all I'd have to do is loosen this clamp a little bit, loosen that V-band, and I can rotate this however I want it. Right now, I kind of like it this kind of in between 45-degree angle downward and out. I think that looks good, and I think it'll flow decently. It won't throw it straight at the ground and throw dust and dirt up. And it's not directly out, so I don't have to worry about it building up black spots on the black car. Yeah. But anyways, you get the idea. My boost gauge was broken. It was old, and its 0 mark was reading 10. I replaced it, it works now. It was reading 10 pounds of boost at idle, like that was its 0 mark. Fans are wired up. Did that. My wire is just kind of laid right here. I'm gonna probably pin it up and run it along this little opening here. And then obviously this is all the headlight stuff. It's just running out through this hole. I haven't terminated any of that. I need to order some vacuum line in this smaller size to go from this fuel pressure reg to the Holly. I need to also order a barb fitting probably to go in this little fitting here. That will feed the blow-off valve more than likely. I brought back my stone guard, grill, bumper brackets, the rear valance there, and my front, there it is. Front valance is right there. I need to get that down and fit it all up. I need to see what size intercooler I can fit and where I can mount one. Good job, Pooch. I'm thinking it's gonna end up having to go right smack dab in front of the radiator and just full width pretty much. I kind of want to do something where that lower valance, I could cut out a notch in the bottom of it, have the intercooler showing there down low, and leave this airflow open for just the radiator. But I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if there's a way to mount it. I don't know if I'll have room. I might be able to riv nut into the bottom of this and make a bracket to hold it on it, or something similar, but I'm not sure. I think these holes here, that, and this one here, I think these were for just wire routing. I think they were just wires that, it was like little clips that popped in there, I think. I don't remember what this one was for. This is a bolt hole for the hinge support. I pulled that down as well. It's somewhere in here. I need to clean all those up and get them epoxied and start bolting that stuff up to the car and seeing what kind of room I have to work with, because I still need to order, like I said, my intercooler, my charge pipes and couplers, and to get all that shit ordered in. I did get a CJ Pony parts order today. I got a whole car seal gasket weather strip kit. It is supposed to be everything. We'll find out. I'm noticing my gauges are looking kind of foggy. I'm really hoping there's not moisture getting inside of those. And it is the ones with the buttons. It's been humid as shit, so both the ones on the ends that have buttons where they're not sealed up tight. They're starting to get foggy on the inside, so hopefully I'm not gonna have a problem with that. Yeah, I need to run the air hoses for my heater box to the vents, to the center vent and to the side vents, and get those mounted, get my dash finished. I need to price out dash pad and see which dash pad I'm gonna go with. I might just rock this for the time being. I think you just put little clip nuts in these top to secure the gauge. Originally I was thinking the gauge actually screwed into the dash pad, but I think it just screws into these little spots where a clip nut goes. And I might have those already. It's just right there, here, and here, and the lower ones. So I'm gonna look and see if I have those, get the cluster screwed in, and start bolting up that front stuff. But I need to get the trunk lid mounted as well. And I also need to get another coat of epoxy put on this thing, because like this whole area is kind of matte finished from where I sprayed on too thick and it didn't get a good coat. This is more like what it should look like, other than being dirty. But no shine. And the doors still need to be coated. So I need to scuff all that and epoxy pretty much. I need to redo the cowl, so I'll have to wrap off the engine. I need to do the cowl. I think the roof is good, I'm not positive. I might redo it too, but cowl, doors, quarters, and rear tail panel definitely need to be done, because the rear tail panel has runs somewhere. I don't even remember where they're at. Right there. It's so dirty you can't even tell. Anyways, that's where it's at. Yeah, there's the hood latch support. Any clue what this thing is? Anyone? I don't know if this is part of the latch support, part of the rock guard. I only found one of them. It almost looks like the same as that thing off this support, kind of, but not quite. But I don't know what this goes to. Obviously it goes on the car somewhere. Guess I can Google this part number. Didn't even notice it was there. There's an L on it, so L19CS C3. Guess I'll go Google and find out what that thing is. See where it goes, but I need to clean up that too. Anyways, all right, made this thing long enough. You see where I'm at, you see what I've done. I got 2 months till cruising, I think. This rotisserie needs to go. If someone wants it, it's listed right now for $1,000. Rudder, if you want it, man, come get it quick. I need money, man. I need parts for this car to get finished. I still gotta buy floor, damp, soundproofing stuff, and carpet insulation from heat. I have the firewall stuff. I'm probably not gonna do it before cruising, because I'd have to take my whole firewall stuff apart. Don't feel like doing that. Still have to order the door handles and window handles. I still have to put all the glass in. I got my weather stripping stuff now. I've got a good solid month of just assembly if all the parts are here and ready. And I still have, like I said, I still have to clean up all those parts back there. If I had the money, I'd probably just buy new from what's up there, so I don't have to spend the time cleaning it all up. The hood is gonna have to be cut, I'm sure, so I need to find some kind of scoop to put on it to make it clear the bonnet, or I'll just be rolling with an open hood. Trunk's coated. Hopefully it's not all scuffed up and scratched up, since it's been kind of sitting back there, not on a stand. And yeah, so that's it. Till next time, maybe I'll have another startup video of it actually running and idling, warming up. And it's nowhere near driving yet, because, well, it could be, I guess. But I need to get this thing on the ground and tighten up all the suspension stuff, because most of the steering is just kind of loosely bolted up. But anyways, later. Thanks for watching.